What I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are... There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real boxer.
Shoots! And that's gone off to a flyer!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Guardiola spread out to the left. Lovely bit of skill. Guardiola. That's a... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Chalobah. Guardiola. Doku. And here's Bernardo Silva. Guardiola have it back and can go again. By no Gittins. And it's Cucurella. He's having a look round. Wins the duel this time. Bernardo Silva. Gehi shifted upfield. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Played back in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Fernandes. Over to the left. Cucurella. By no Gittins. Out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. Shot, surely! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Fernandes has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Now the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for the shots! That's fabulous! A finish right from the top drawer! And again they hit the front! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rodri, oh, good spread. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cucurella. João Pedro. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. João Pedro. Over to the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Fernandez is offering a wry smile there.
Fernandez goes short, and it's Cucurella. Now it's Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Defending of the desperate variety. Cherki. Lewis. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandez. Cucurella going full steam ahead down the left flank. Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Foden providing an outlet on that flank.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Colwell. James looks to the other side. Cucurella, who's set up one goal so far. Bino Gittins. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Foden. Cherki. Oh, he's found support out wide. Foden. Lewis, back when it goes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Cherki! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have hauled themselves right back into it. Oh, that is a bit special. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Foden.
Caicedo. Cucurella. Colwell. Cucurella. Colwell. Lewis. Cherki. Haaland. He can get that clear. Fernandes. Now that's well seen too. Lewis. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Rodri. And it's played forward. Now it's Doku.
Chance for a shot!
It's off target and by quite a way. There is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Lavia. Colwell forwards and with intent. Caicedo. Cucurella. Colwell. Lavia. And it's James. And here's Neto. Fernandes. Caicedo. Lavia. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Doku absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Can he finish?
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Fernandes. Cucurella. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Cucurella goes on a run down the left wing. Bino Gittins. And here's Neto. Chance! Colwell gets across to intercept that. Pedro Neto. James does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Lewis gets it away. Cherki. He's found a way through. Bino Gittins. Oh, they can break here. Cucurella, gently done. Plays it through. Foden in acres of space out wide. Chalobah gets good distance on it. Bino Gittins. João Pedro caresses it through. Doku. Vardiol. He's in plenty of space here. James. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. Foden was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Bernardo Silva. Well-timed, excellent interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Haaland! Haaland! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bernardo Silva shifted upfield.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's away! And a chance!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's got away! And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Caicedo. Ambitious ball here. They need to get it in quick. He's shooting!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Caicedo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.